Mm-hmm. 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 I want you to understand. Mm-hmm. 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 I just kind of go like in here, like in here, so like that. We're gonna cut a deep gash right here and take that out. And we're gonna cut a deep gash right there. Take that out. Come up underneath that nose. Make it a little bit deeper. I really cut deep whenever I'm do figures. See that? That deep cut. And then we're just gonna kind of bring that little smile right there. I cut that. Smile. And I cut that. There we go. We're going to put a little cigar on that side, but we'll make sure that the smile is good in there. Just kind of go around him and like the hair in here and bring it back down. And I just finished a little Undertaker that I did. I'm just going to make a cut right here. That's it. Clean that ear off there, just like in here. Just going to flip that up in there. Give us a little bottom lip. There we go. See that? Crease that little bottom lip there. Come a little bit more here. There we go. It's like that. And just sort of bring that down right there. Bring that down right there. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see what we can do as far as clothes is concerned. Okay. Now this is all going to have to come down some more. What I want to do is not bring it down too much and go ahead and do my, putting my, little hole in it so that it's, put that right there. Okay. Here we go. Bring this kind of down a little bit. Get that right in there. There we go. Look at that. Okay, let me do this. I think we're just going to put some pants on him. I'm just going to kind of go across here like this. Okay. I'm going to cut that. I'm going to give him a stomach, okay? Pretty good little stomach here, because he's got a pretty good little stomach. See that? And we kind of just down like this. Cut a little bit more stomach. There we go. Gotta do that. Okay, he's got a little belly on him. Now, we're going to do some cuts into his pants. We're going to get that, we'll give him some cuts inside there. I'm going to switch knives here. I'm going to go to my even smaller knife. Okay. My little, because I've been carving a while, and that's what I do. I keep my knives sharp. When I figure it's time to go ahead and switch to another knife, I have one available. That's what's good about having several knives. Let's go ahead and cut our little thing here for our shoe. It's our little hand overlap. Do the same there. Bring those shoes down a little bit more. All right, now we're getting it. Of course, we got to come around here, and we got to make a little cut. Cut it straight for his back. Now, I'm not a place there for his shirt. Cut into there. Why I went to the smaller knife, because I knew I was going to be doing this. Well, actually, it's not a smaller knife, it's a smaller handle. These are both the same. If you look at this, these are both the same length blades. See that? But the handles are different. The handles are a little, well, there you go. The handles are a little different right here. I don't know why people feel that they have to impress you with their engine cars, but they just do. Now, at my age, I remember when people used to drag strip, but when you went there, you were used to hearing that. We used to have glass pack mufflers. Boy, those things would make some noise. I worked in auto supply for a long time, and about 4 years, and I sold them many of those. They were glass pack, they were called. And buddy, they could make some noise when you put them on there. Glass packs. They would make some noise. Okay. Hear that dove in the background? Hear him cooing? Hear him? There's a lot of them around here. Oh, look. There's a couple of woodpeckers. Come and eat my bread. Well, isn't that something? Must be a male and female. No, I've seen that. I thought they were woodpeckers. Pretty little things. Okay. We put bread out, my brother and I do, and squirrels, birds. We get mostly doves. And now we have these two little woodpeckers that are coming here and enjoying the feast that's going on. Those are pretty little birds. They really are. They're very unique little birds. Pretty, very handsome birds. Then we had a couple of cardinals come. Those little cardinals are the prettiest little birds. They really are. They just have such a beautiful, and the little male and female, and the little female's a little bit smaller than the male. My brother, we were sitting here one day, and I said, Carol, I said, how do you know where now ladies, don't get mad at this, okay? but said, how do you know whether it's a male or female bird? He said, well, you know it's the female when she's got her mouth open. So, my brother, oh golly, he's something else. He's never married. He's been single all his life, so he's a card boy. He never did really want to get married, so that's what he told me. Please don't send me any letters. We were just joking about those. And really, now when I used to hunt ducks, I knew the female and the male duck from one another when I hunted them for a long time. But birds, I've never studied birds, but I tell you what, I used to get mad at bird watch, or kind of go, why would anybody want to be bird watchers? But I'm gonna tell you something. It's pretty interesting to watch these birds and squirrels around here. It really is. They got their personalities of their own, and they are just so unique in the way they and how one of the little squirrels will run the other one off, and there were two squirrels the other day. One of them got a big old piece of bread, and the other was chasing him up the tree, and they were kind of fighting with one another, and they dropped the bread, and the bird, a blue jay, came along and got it. So that was cute. You just don't know about things until you start kind of looking at them and studying them and enjoying them. They got so many species of birds. Okay, we're just kind of looking good right now. Okay. So many different species. Like I said, those woodpeckers, there's doves now all over the place. Those doves, they come in a lot of them, 5 or 6 at a time, and they really get after that bread. I mean, they get after it. They get after it, I'll tell you what. A lot of people ask me, why do you cut all those things, in the legs? It's something I got used to doing, and I like it. Just kind of gives it that. I like my piece to look like it's carved, like it's whittled. That's why I don't sand my pieces. And there's nothing wrong if you do sand them, but I don't sand them because I mean, a little sand, I'll go over it just a little bit, but I mean, I like them. People look at them and say, wow, that looks carved, that looks like wood. So I tell you what, them squirrels can jump from place to place. It's pretty amazing to watch them. And even with a big old piece of bread in their mouth, they can jump on little old limbs and go across. I mean, they're just pretty unique. What those animals can do. Okay, I'm getting pretty close to what I want now. Now I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna drill a little hole in it, like it's a little glass, in other words, and just kind of relaxing and whittling. Look at that. Let me, I haven't put in the hair yet and all that stuff, but let me go ahead and wet him, let you kind of see the grain a little bit better. That's why I don't want to edit my stuff. A lot of people edit their stuff, and that's fine and dandy. I like it. I like it live. You can hear all the sounds and stuff like that. All right, there we are. There we go. I want to do something here. Just a minute. I've got to do something. I like, around where these eyes are, I like to make a cut just right in here on that cheek on both sides. Hear that blue jay? They signal one another. There's a cat that hangs around here, and what's unique is those doves. There'll be 4 doves eating bread, but one will be up on the line up there looking out. He's looking for that cat. And he'll signal them in case some danger comes along or something like that. Pretty smart animals, really are. God gave them a instinct that's pretty smart. I learned a lot about ducks. Okay, there you go. Go down just a little bit more on this. Okay, look at that. And then I'll drill the hole. You don't really need to see me drill the hole. I mean, I use my little moto tool. You know how to drill a hole. But it's kind of a nice day today. Boy, it's been hot. Ooh, it's been hot in Texas. But it's been hot a lot of places, I understand. All right, there's our little figure. And I've enjoyed an afternoon with you. And we are just